So I'm just here in Denver, Colorado, right? Minding my own business, doing my 34-hour reset, and my dispatcher calls me. But he's the owner of the company that I'm leased onto, and sometimes he'll give me loads, and he tells me, hey, I got this really good load, I need you, can you go pick it up at 5? And I said, well, I'm doing my 34-hour reset, how far is it? He said, it's about 15 miles away. I said, man, that's pretty far, I can't move till tomorrow at 6 a.m. He said, well, just go use Personal Conveyance. And I said, well, with the risk of me in doing that, right? If I get pulled over at a weigh station or random inspection, he's like, yeah, I know what the risks are. I mean, it's up to you if you want it or not. It's pretty good paying load. He gives me all the information and stuff. So I'm in Denver. So Denver has never really paid anything. Every time I come to Denver, it's either hard to find loads or I get stuck calling some cheap load. So this load that he gave me, sounds pretty tempting. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. What would y'all do? Would y'all risk it? So the way it works, every time you get pulled over for inspection or whatever, they look at the last 8 days of your logbook. So today is Monday. So it's a Monday to Monday. On Tuesday, there'll be 8 days. So I need to make it till Wednesday of next week for them to not be able to see that I drove Personal Conveyance to pick up a load on Monday. Which, a lot of companies, they kind of force their drivers to do that, to go on PC, to go pick up a load or whatever, or deliver a load. Some of these companies, they bully their drivers too, and in the end, if something was to happen, the driver is the one that gets in trouble. The violation or citation, it might hit the company CSA points, but it also hurts the driver's driver license. So it's a pretty big risk, 8 days. I drive all over the United States, so I don't know. What would y'all do? Would y'all go pick it up knowing that either tomorrow when my reset is done, I'm gonna have a hard time finding a load or a load that pays good here in Denver, Colorado? Or would y'all risk it for the following 8 days to pick up this load? I don't know. Let me know what y'all will do. And let me know what y'all think that I did. I just got to my first pickup of the week. It is a convention center load. It's going from Denver to Pennsylvania, just right above Allentown, Pennsylvania. It's about almost 1,800 miles. So today is Monday, and I should be there Thursday morning. So I should be there sometime Wednesday, but my delivery is on Thursday morning. So think about this area. It was pretty tight, kind of small. I had a little bit of trouble backing up into a dog, but I got it in. But it's gonna be a light load. That's what I love about these loads, convention center loads. It's pretty light. Another thing that I hate about these loads is that they're usually downtown. So whenever you have a bunch of trucks trying to get in here and it's already full, they usually have us wait on the side of the road outside of the convention center. They can get pretty packed because you got a bunch of small little cars trying to get through, and then you got all these trucks blocking the roadway. It's already checked in. I'm waiting for them to start loading me up. Hopefully it's not too late. It's already like 6 o'clock, so we'll see what time they start loading me up. They had me on hook so this guy can get in there. I think it's all I'm taking right here. Like 6 pallets. That's it. Half the truck empty. Man, what a long day. Today I drove like 730 miles. I think it's the second most I have ever driven in a day. So from Denver, Colorado, all the way to Brooklyn, Iowa, which I had like 5 minutes left on my driving time. So I maxed it out, most of it. But I just stopped here at a Pilot. I'm fixing to eat dinner and probably gonna go take a shower here in a little bit. And get ready for tomorrow morning. I'll be leaving pretty early tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up early, like around 5:30, and get back on the road. Day 2. I did not want to get up this morning. Last night I went to go take a shower, and by the time I got there, there's already 6 people in line. So I had to wait like an hour to take a shower. By the time I got back to the truck, it was already super late. I think I ended up going to bed around midnight. It is now 6 o'clock. I had planned to wake up around 5. Didn't wake up to around 5:30. And by the time I got everything ready to get on the road, it is already 6. So today's plan is to get to Ohio-Pennsylvania state line, which is around 685 miles from where I'm at. So hopefully everything goes good. So I just got emptied here at my delivery in Argyl, Pennsylvania. I had to wake up pretty early this morning, around 4:30, to make it on time. I wanted to be here by lunchtime. So it's already 12 because they go to lunch at 12. So 12 to 1, I would have to wait till 1 if I got here after 1. But now I gotta go for my pickup at Shoemakersville, Pennsylvania, which is like 60 miles. From there, after my pickup, I gotta go up to Albany, New York, which is like 240 to 260 miles. But the thing is, my pickup is not till 5 o'clock, so it's already 12. So I'll be there around 1:30. So I'm gonna be there pretty early. Hopefully they let me check in and let me wait there at least. If not, they're gonna kick me out, tell me go to a truck stop or something. We'll see what happens. I get here to check in, and they did give me a door. They give me a dock to back up into. You know, I had my appointment at 5, and it's 4:30 right now, so pretty glad that they did load me up. Now the issue I'm running into is my hours, because I'm running out of hours. I have 3.5 hours right now, and the drive is 4.5 to 5 hours. So that means I gotta be there by 6 in the morning tomorrow. So it's 4:30 p.m. So I'm gonna have to split my clock. I'm gonna have to do a sleeper berth split, which I should be, by me doing that, I should be able to be there on time tomorrow morning. But let's go see what they load me up with.
I don't know if I can see. Looks like paper towels.
So I just parked like an hour ago. I did have to do a sleeper berth split. It is currently 9 o'clock at night, and I have to be at my delivery by 6 a.m. So I do not have enough time to make it there today, so that's why I had to do a split. I have roughly around 100 miles left to get there. So I gotta be there by 6, so I need to wake up around 3:30 and be on the road no later than 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm about to show you on the e-log, just to show you how I'm fixing to do the sleeper berth split.
Alright, so this is my current logbook. So Thursday, this is today right here. So if I click on it, it does show that I currently have a violation. Exceeded 14-hour shift limit, which I started the day at 3:30, roughly 3:30 in the morning, and I only got 14 hours, so my 14 hours ended right here. But since I took a 3.5-hour break right here, I was able to split it to do a sleeper berth split. So it says, violation may be removed at the completion of a second qualifying split sleeper period. So right here at this section, I did approximately 3 hours and 22 minutes during sleeper. So it may be removed after completion of a second qualifying. So what is a second qualifying? I would have to take a break of approximately 6 hours and 38 minutes. So right now I'm in sleeper, so I need to do 6 hours and 38 minutes, and that will equal out to 10 hours. So after I complete a 6 hour and 38 minutes, this little violation is gonna go away. So it is currently 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna wake up at 3:30 a.m. So that'll be 9, 3, 6. So I stopped at 8. So from 8 till 3:30, that is 7.5 hours. So that is more than the 6 hours and 38 minutes that I need. So tomorrow when I wake up, this should be gone. This violation should be gone. So I am on the East Coast, and my logbook is set up to Central. So that's why it's an hour behind of what I'm talking about. So I stopped at 8, but on the logbook it shows 7. Let's go look at the time. You see right here, if I look at my driving time, I have 0:00. If I go to show split clock, I have 17 left and 55. So tomorrow when I wake up, since I'm not going to do a 10-hour break, the only driving time that it's going to give me tomorrow is this 6:22 and this. So total is 7:40. So tomorrow when I wake up, it should give me 7:40 right here and some time right there. But tomorrow my drive time, by the time I start rolling at 4 in the morning, it should give me 7:40 right here. Since I am not gonna do my whole 10-hour break, I'm only doing the split, which is a minimum of 6 hours and 38 minutes. So this can be a little bit confusing. but I've seen that this is where I did my split. So I've heard that whenever you're trying to do the split, you need a minimum of 7 or 8 hours right here on your first split. But with Keep Trucking, for whatever reason, it lets me do a minimum of 2 hours for me to do my split. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Probably not, because it's kind of confusing, and I'm an expert in this, so I'm trying to do the best to explain it. But here I have the split. I'm gonna do it at 3 hours and 22 minutes. So tomorrow, we'll see if I'm correct or not when I wake up. I'll show you in the morning. This is currently what I have going on. Rise and grind. Let's get this paper. 3:30 in the morning. So I'm fixing to hit the road. Let's see how many miles I got left. I got 97 miles left. But let's see what's it looking like at my logs. Alright, so here we have today, which is 3 o'clock Central Time. Right now it's fixing to be 4 o'clock a.m. So this was yesterday. You see, I don't have that 14-hour shift violation no more. So now let's go see how much drive time I have. So it's showing I got 7:58 drive time, which yesterday I said I was gonna have 7:40, but I didn't take into account the driving time that I had left over yesterday. So yesterday when I did the show split clock, I had around 17 minutes left. So that's where the extra 18 minutes came from. So I got a 10:39 shift and 8-hour break. So now I've done almost an 8-hour sleeper shift. So in order for me to get the extra 3 hours and 2 minutes, I gotta do another split of 2 hours and 6 minutes in order to get that 2 hours and 2 minutes. And that'll give me a full 10-hour shift split, which that'll give me the complete 11-hour driving shift. So later on, I am gonna take another split. I gotta wait for my pickup. I got delivery at 6, and my next pickup is at 12. So more than likely, I am gonna end up doing another sleeper berth split. So here my delivery. So let's go check out the logbook. I've been here for almost 3 hours. So let's see if I can get some more hours in my logbook now that I have done another split. So here I have the current status of my logbook, which I've been here for 2 hours and 42 minutes. Which earlier I said that I needed to do another split of 2 hours and 6 minutes, something like that, in order to get my full 11-hour shift. So currently I have 6 hours and 5 minutes, but I drove an hour 36. So let's just subtract an hour 36 from 11, which that'll give me 924, which currently I have 605. But after I put this in sleeper, that I needed the 2 hours and 8 minutes, that should give me the remaining time so I can get more hours. So let's see. I'm just put in the sleeper right here. When I have these little breaks, I usually do like 10-20 minutes. So 17 minutes is fine. So let's go back and see. 9:24. You see, it gave me the hours that I needed. So now I have my full 11 hours of drive time for the day. So this morning I did an hour 36 minus 11. Now I have 9:24. I know it can be pretty confusing. I mean, it's still kind of confusing trying to explain it at that, but I tried my best. Hopefully that helps y'all out. So I just got empty. I got to my delivery this morning. I showed up at like 5:45 and my appointment was at 6. So I get down and try to go inside and the door's locked. And usually like you get to some warehouses and they have like an intercom or like a doorbell or something like that, and this one didn't have that. So I started banging on the door, not too hard but not too lightly either, you know, just a moderate knock. And some guy comes out and he looks pissed off. So he opened the door and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Good morning, I'm here for delivery." And I was like, "Are y'all open already?" Sometimes, you know, they don't open till your appointment time. He's like, "Well, if we were open, the door would be unlocked already." So I was like, "Oh, dang, okay." So he's like, "Let me see your paperwork." So I give him my paperwork and he's like, "Check in." So I go check in and he goes into his office and comes out. He's like, "All right, just go ahead and back up into door 8. And so I did. I understand some people are not like early morning people, but if you really hate your job that much, then why you decide to have an early morning job? Like, you think I want to be here at 6 in the morning trying to deliver this crap? You know, I woke up at 3:30 this morning to deliver this to y'all, but now you give me, you know, attitude for being here 15 minutes early of my appointment. Those type of people are the worst, because either your life at home sucks so bad that you bring it into work and now everybody around you at work is just miserable the whole time, or your job is so miserable that your life becomes miserable. And those are, just hate being around those type of people. It just makes you in a bad mood the whole day. Like, my day just started and I'm in a bad mood already. But I ain't gonna let that get to me. So I'm fixing to go to Walmart. I got a couple of things to go get, and then after Walmart I gotta go to my other pickup. I got a little bit of time to kill, so I'm gonna go get some groceries. I just got here to my pickup, but let's check out the route that I'm fixing to go. I'm here in Albany, New York. I gotta go down to South Carolina and then to North Carolina on Monday for my delivery. So here I am in Albany, New York. I gotta go down to South Carolina, almost at the borderline of South and North Carolina, and then I gotta go to B, which is North Carolina, which is gotta go down. I think this 81 all the way right here, going through Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, a little bit West Virginia right here, Virginia, but it's gonna be right south of Charlotte, North Carolina. Here's that state line breaking into South Carolina. This is my first delivery on Monday morning, and then from there I gotta go to Rockville, North Carolina, which I'll be just right off the ocean. So I'm sure that'll be a good sightseeing. So I am gonna come up north on 85 and go through Raleigh, and I'm gonna take this route, which is a total of 1,105 miles from point A B to C, which from Albany, New York to South Carolina, I think a little over 800, and then we got over 200 this way. I hate how the time is set up right now. It's like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and it's already freaking dark. So I'm at the East Coast. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. How's it dark already? But Sunday, it's supposed to do a time change. We're gonna get an hour extra on Sunday. So that'll be good. So this truck stuff will stop getting full so early. So I just finished eating lunch. I stopped here at a rest area on I-81 southbound going towards Roanoke, Virginia. Question of the day, is right now a good time to become an owner-operator? The short answer is yes, but you have to be prepared to weather the storm. So currently, what is the storm? It is the low freight, the low volume of freight, the low rates, and the higher than normal fuel prices. Just those three things can put an owner-operator out of business, among other things like breakdowns and stuff like that. But so how do you weather a storm? You have to have cash in the bank account. You need to have some type of savings. But right now, the reason I'm saying yes, right now is the best time is because the price of equipment right now, I think it's at the all-time lows. So you can, if you compare the prices of trucks or trailers from today to last year, I mean, basically they're cut in half on the prices. So right now it is going to be the best time to buy a piece of equipment. You know, I think the prices from here on out, they're gonna go up. Not like the pandemic type of prices where they skyrocketed, but I think it has bottomed out and they're just gonna keep climbing slowly. I mean, you can get a pretty good truck under $50,000, which to me that's crazy. When I bought my truck, I bought it for $62,000, 2016 Freightliner Cascadia, and it had around 500,000 miles. And you get a 3-year-old truck with less than 500,000 miles right now for under $50,000. To me, that's crazy. That same truck 1 year ago was at least $80,000. So right now, it is the best time to buy a truck, trailer, or any type of equipment. So with that being said, you have to be able to weather the storm that we are currently experiencing. I do think we are gonna get I think the market, it is going to go back up. Right now, I feel like it has stabilized. So what you have to understand about a market is that it goes in waves. It goes up and down, up and down. So right now, I feel like we're at the very bottom or close to the bottom. So once we get there, it's just gonna go back up. And the only people that are gonna make the most profit are the people that get into trucking when the market is at the very bottom. So the people that are currently losing right now is when they got in last year when the market was at the very top. They got in at the wrong time. They got in when everybody was telling them to get in. Right now, you know, trucking is awesome. You're gonna make a whole bunch of money, etc. And now those people that got in at the top are hurting right now. They either have already failed or they're sooner or later they are going to fail. They're going to go out of business because that truck payment, just the truck payment alone, I'm sure is killing them. So right now, when they said it was good, everybody got in. So now everything is bad, so they're telling them not to get in. But right now, when everything is bad, it is the time to get in. So you have to go against the grain. So I studied, the stocks a little bit, the stock market, and whenever they tell you to buy, that's when you sell, and when everybody's telling you to sell, that's when you buy. So you have to go against the grain. The only way for you to get in and come out at the top is if you have money sitting in the bank. If you don't have no money and you just want to do a lease purchase and you think you're gonna be all right, I mean that's a bad game plan. Another thing you have to know is what are you willing to run. So are you gonna do over the road, regional, or are you gonna try to do local? Which personally I think regional and local, I mean, you are gonna fail. As of right now, I think OTR is gonna be the only way to profit. You can do regional, but your profit margin probably not gonna be as high. As far as doing local, you're gonna have to know some connections. You can't just become an owner operator and expect the market to be pretty good by not knowing anybody, not even the brokers. So I feel like the rates also, I feel like they have bottomed out since last month. I feel like they have been increasing. They've been going up, not by a whole lot. I mean, just a couple of cents, which is not a lot, honestly, but at least they're not going lower. It might be that we're in the fourth quarter, so usually in the fourth quarter the rates tend to go up. So I guess the true test is, what is it going to be like at the beginning of the new year? And next year we have election, so that's going to be a big change in the market once that's happening. I think that'll drive the rates further up, since it'll be fourth quarter and then election year. I think it's going to go even higher from what today is. So remember, when everybody's telling you to do one thing, you have to do the opposite. That's when you're gonna make the most out of it. And no, I would not recommend doing a lease purchase. What I would recommend is buying your own truck through a bank and leasing onto a company. If you want to buy your own truck and get your own authority, I mean, you're gonna have a tough time. So the best thing for you to do is to lease onto a reputable company that maybe, like the company I'm with, they have contract freight, and they do spot market also. So like the type of loads that I get is like 50-50. Sometimes I get contract freight and sometimes I get spot market freight. The thing about a lease purchase, when you do a lease purchase through a company, there's so much deceiving going on. They're gonna lie to you so much, and eventually they're gonna put you out of business. Not only that, they're gonna give you a high truck note per month as opposed to the bank, because these carriers, they want to extract as much money from you as fast as possible. And on the banks, I mean, they'll give you, it's like a car payment, 5 years, X amount per month, etc. So a lot of people want to get into trucking right now, and they want the easiest route, which is doing a lease purchase. And I don't think that's a good move right now. If the market was good, I wouldn't advise against it, but I wouldn't suggest it either, doing a lease purchase. But since the market is bad, I don't recommend it, because I'm telling you, they don't care if you get a good load or not, because at the end of the day they're gonna get their money, and it's you that's gonna be hurting, because you're the one that's gonna have to deal with the consequences of a low paying load. But that's it. I'm fixing to hit the road. I'm headed to Rock Hill, Virginia. I should be there in a few hours. I think I got like 4.5 hours left to get there. I'm gonna do my 34-hour reset there. I got delivery Monday morning. Toyota Pilot. I got my delivery on Monday morning. I'm about 8 miles away. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my 34-hour reset here today, Saturday. And I'll see you on the next one. Drive safe, stay healthy.